Hello lovelies, I thought I would do a reading for us for December via video, and I'm out in my garden and with my lovely Archangel Jophiel, the Archangel of Beauty, and she is an Archangel that helps beautify our minds, beautify our life, beautify ourselves, and beauty is like the divine grace. Everything is beautiful, you know, in the eyes of divinity, in God, whatever you want to call it, everything is beautiful. So very blessed to have the presence of Jophiel in my garden for me to always remind me of that. And I have a beautiful garden as well, and that's a blessing in itself. So I wanted to connect to the angels and get some guidance and messages for us for December. It's been an interesting time of late for us in New Zealand. As some of you know, we've been in our lockdown phase, and we're now going into a new phase of how we live our life in our everyday interactions with things and work. So it's an interesting transition for many of us. And on a spiritual level, I think many of us are feeling that we have been between two worlds, which is interesting because it's a transition. Many of us are transitioning into a new awakening of who we are and what we're here to do, and taking ownership of that. And the angels are really supporting that awakening journey of us to really step into our soul power, to use it for the good and to use it for our life, to help us. So I pulled 3 cards for us, and I'm just going to take you into the reading after that. But the 3 cards came from Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. So we've got Awakening, we've got Birthing a New Age, and the Age of Light. So these card decks are of a very high frequency. They are not a 3rd dimensional frequency. They are taking us into what is known as the 5th dimensional frequency, a very, very high vibration of love, of light. And the love is unconditional love. The light is pure divine light. And that raises us up in a vibration that evolves us as humans to our next level. We are shifting so much within us, and this last couple of years has been a grand awakening for many due to the situations that's happened around the world and what we're all kind of dealing with. And you know, it's not been easy, has it? It's been very difficult. We've all had our challenges. And we all still are having challenges and facing things that, you know, we couldn't have imagined at times, you know, in the way the world is kind of playing out a story right now, and, you know, what's happening. So tuning into the angels to get their guidance, it's really about stepping into our divinity. The awakening is honouring ourselves as divine sovereign beings, and to really believe that we've been born at this time and there's a purpose for us to be here now, and that is our purpose. We are here to be the bringers of light, the bringers of love, to be the way showers, the truth bearers, to bring in healing, harmony, balance to this world in our own unique ways. I mean, it doesn't have to be massively out there and big in the world. It's just in your everyday interactions with your family, your friends, your loved ones, your colleagues, how you operate in the world. You're being guided to step into a higher frequency, to come from that place of love, respect, harmony, caring, kindness, irrespective of what's happening around you. That is the call of the soul. That is the call from, let's say, the higher frequencies to lead us to what is known as that new age of light, the golden age, which is the high frequency for Earth and for beings and life on Earth to be then interacting and living life in that way. I mean, there is light at the end of the tunnel. It seems when I'm looking down that path, there's a journey that we're all on to get there. But I have a deep faith that we are being led towards something beautiful and brilliant. And we need to trust our own inner guidance, which is guiding us from our soul to just walk that path. And trusting our own intuition, taking the time to connect to who we are, to learn how to do that if you still doubt yourself at times. We are here to discern truth and feel it in our bodies, feel it in our field, our energy field, and know that it is true. And you can test yourself in ways, just everyday interactions of life. You tune in and go, is this the truth for me? Is this the truth for what I'm supposed to do? Am I being told the truth? Is there any element that feels not quite right? Do I need to check with that element so that I can uncover the truth for myself in whatever way that shows up for you in your own personal life? Excuse me. And trusting yourself at a deeper level in your intuitive ways, calling in high guidance when you need it to confirm what you're picking up. Your angels are there for you all the way for this. They are there at any moment you need. You just need to call in and ask them. If you've got angel cards, pull some cards. It's an easy way to get some answers if you need to. But what's really happening is we are going through an awakening process, and everybody's on a different level. So as much as you may have been going really up high in your path and you're seeing that others just don't get you anymore, well, that's fine. They're on their path. They are awakening at the level that they are meant to, and that is what we need to accept. Not everybody's going to be on the same level as us, and we need to just accept that. And that then brings in a greater understanding. It brings in a level of how we can forgive more ourselves and others, how we can have the compassion for others that, again, maybe don't quite get us and our way we live and what we want for our world and for ourselves, and, those kinds of things. I've noticed for my own journey, some relationships have dropped by, and it makes perfect sense because there isn't much alignment anymore for me with that. But I send my love to those that have dropped away. They are on their path, I'm on mine, and I honour myself and I honour theirs. So that's the way. It's that higher frequency, honouring everybody, coming from that place of love and understanding and caring. And it's not easy. It is not easy all the time. So the second card was the birthing of the new age. This is the new age, the new golden light. And this is about where we can embrace ourselves as golden, sovereign beings. So imagine your aura is filled with this beautiful golden light that is coming from the divine, that comes into your body and then illuminates your body outward to shine that golden light out into your life, that illuminates your path forward and your way of being you in that authenticness where you can accept yourself, you can love yourself for who you are, and you can honour yourself, and you can trust yourself as well. And that's important, that trusting of your own inner self to guide you. That's very, very important. And if you're coming from that place of love, you will be guided, you will have that reflected back towards you in what life is going to show up for you. So it's like we emanate what we are out. Life shows that to us in an external situation or things. So but it doesn't mean if things are going haywire in your life that it means that you are not light and beautifully golden. Sometimes those moments of where things are going to pots and pans, which happens to me as well. There's insights, there's wisdom to be gained, there's stuff happening. Often it's to do with what's coming up in me to be released so that I can let it go, and then things settle. They come back to calm. They come back to, let's say, that beautiful grace energy. And, you know, there's an unsettling energy around the planet right now, which is bringing things up and out of people, out of ourselves. Let it come up and out. Release it. Don't judge yourself for it. This is a time to step away from that self-judgment as well, in that awakening and birthing a new age. We have nothing to judge. We are who we are. We are learning as we go along. We make mistakes as we go along as well, and we can learn by those mistakes. Every journey is taking us upwards on our spiral towards greater love, to greater light, into that golden age where we are paving a new way for ourselves and for those around us and for the planet as a whole and our beautiful Mother Earth. The age of light, that's that golden energy, that beautiful golden light that is pure divine. I see it as golden, sparkling with rainbow shimmers, and we can imagine that in our field, that can bring that energy into us so that we can shine that out into our world and into our life. So some guidance or to help us right now, because all of us have been experiencing difficulties and challenges. There's just no doubt about it. I don't think I know anyone that's had an easy ride through this journey, which we've all been on for a few years, and particularly recently as well. There's an energy that's been coming through where I have been feeling this sense of complete overwhelm energy. Like I might just wake up and feel overwhelmed by everything. It might be just things that I've got to do for myself, just the energy of just overwhelm of everything going on around me, the overwhelm of energy coming from other people, the overwhelm of all the news, the overwhelm of just the way life is moving us, or the overwhelm of the constrictions, the overwhelm of the rules, the overwhelm of everything. The angels say to me each time I feel that overwhelm energy is to come back, to get grounded, to come back to the present moment and to feel into the now. Use the earth's energy to really help us to become still, to become present, and to draw that energy up through the body, through our physical body, and then out into an energy field. Take the time to do that. And that will bring us back to, let's say, a slower pace. A pace where we can take a moment to get more clarity of what we need to do to help us through that overwhelm. Do we need to make a plan? Do we need to just create a list? Do we need to just accept what's happening and let whatever's happening to us from within go? You know, like let the emotions that can be overwhelming go. Just honour that for ourselves. So grounding, then keep saying, Earth, use the earth, Mother Earth, she's here to help us all. Get grounded. It will help that overwhelming sense at times. And then there's the other kind of energy, the fear and the anxiety that we will face with, let's say, the unknowingness of what's going to happen. You know, we're all facing stuff we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. But you know what? We never really do know our future, do we? We just keep going, we keep going, it unfolds for us. Let's accept that as well. It may seem more overwhelming right now, but accept that actually we are being led to somewhere really, really beautiful. But the journey there is a learning journey, and we just have to trust that we're on this journey for a reason, and we will come through it the other end, and we will be shining our light, and we will be here to help others do the same in the ways that uniquely are given to us through our sense of who we are and what we can do in everyday interactions, big and small. Again, with the fear energy, connect to earth. It's about, she can bring that energy in to support your base chakra, which if that becomes unbalanced, you will feel fear, you will feel insecure. You will feel that sense of lack of support if your base chakra is not balanced and is not flowing freely. So connect to earth, draw the energy up through your feet and your legs to your base chakra, just your bottom of your spine, and get that boosted from within, and then you will feel more safe and secure. You'll feel safer in yourself, you'll feel more calm and more relaxed. So that's important. Other things that came through for us for December is remembering to celebrate who we are and to celebrate how far we've come and what we've had to go through this year and the previous year. It's been massive for us on so many levels. There just isn't enough words to express really what that's all about. But you know for yourself in your own journey what you've had to deal with and maybe still be dealing with. So it's important that you take time out to, let's say, celebrate you and celebrate your sense of divinity and all that you've done and gone through, and take time out to have fun and to enjoy yourself in December, especially around the Christmas. Make it a joyous picture for yourself now, plant it in your mind and create something beautiful for yourself, whatever it is, whatever you can do that brings that light and that love into those experiences for yourself. Connect with others that are like-minded like yourself, to have those beautiful moments of connection and sharing and giggles and fun and laugh and be silly and, just enjoy yourself. Allow your inner child to be free. And December is a big call for that. We want to end the year in a way where we can create a high frequency to take ourselves into 2022. 2022 is a year where there's going to be more changes occurring. It's not going to stop yet. So we want to take some good energy. Let's end the year on a high and take that energy into 2022 to support ourselves, I'm hearing. And, just taking moments to visualize what you want for yourself next year. Is there something you want to create? Is your health needing to improve? Do you need to get on track with some of the things that you've been delaying? Has there been a call in the back of your mind to do this and that, but you've been ignoring it? Well, next year you can commit to yourself and get going and doing that for yourself. Remembering you're creating your life for you. And if you can bring as much light, love, joyous moments into your life with positive intention, you are in your divine spark. That is who you are. You are co-creator of your life. And it can be created one small moment at a time. Just taking a moment to tune in and be here now. Connect to the divine energy around you and call in the support you need to do what it is you want to do or feel called to do. So I'm going to end it there now. I'm wishing you lots and lots of angel blessings and love for December, and I will be back again at some point. So you have a wonderful time, and you just really tune into that beautiful divine golden light that is all around you right now, that you can embrace into who you are, because you are a golden being and you can bring it in and shine it out. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.